Everybody, welcome back to Europa Universalis for AI only extended timeline mod. So, stuff's been happening. Georgian reconquest of Abkhazia, Saudi change government form of Ethiopia, and the Tunisian reconquest of Jufra. Sorry about that. Okay, so the Saudis are moving in to Ethiopia, going to conquer it, and looks like Georgia has on its side quite the significant player. Okay, quite the significant player is an understatement. They have Russia on their side, and Russia is huge. I really am hoping that the Russians gain very well from this. Hopefully they even get Shirvan. If they don't, I'll be disappointed and very annoyed and go to file a complaint with Vladimir Putin. Only kidding. I can't be bothered doing that. Too much effort. Also, may have the KGB on me. Anyway, Saudi Arabia, Ethiopia, Uganda, and Central Africa. Well, that's a no contest. And Tanzania does have a province isolated. I did not know that. Okay. So it does look like the Saudis will gain from this war. Wow. One province. Absolutely amazing. And I did not see the Somalians. The Somalians snuck in, took the rest of Kenya when we weren't looking, and more land. Whoa. They are doing really well for themselves now. They've essentially tripled their income in 2 years. I don't know. It's been about 2 years since this annexation of Shewa. Where else are we? The Spanish-Senegalese imperialist war. Spain and Spanish Mali up against Senegal and Burkina Faso. Very, very good. Very good. Spanish be more imperialistic. We'll see some more nations popping up in colonial West Africa. However, of course, the Africans will not be under their own banner. And the Tunisians, well, they took Jufra and Fezzan. Excuse me. And now we have Fezzan and Libya connecting the two remaining Algerian provinces. Well then. Also, they're not as poor as they once were down here. Relatively rich, I guess, for being in the middle of the Sahara Desert anyway. And where else are we? Also, we just went on religion. Bunch of stuff happening. China's changed government form of Zunghar, the Tajik-Kyrgyzstani imperialist war, and the Uzbek-Kazakh nationalist war. Ooh. Kazakhstan is in a lot of wars. China against the Northern Beast and its little friends. Not going to go well for Russia. Or perhaps it will. Vladivostok has been taken already. However, in the north, Hingen and Ulumbir have been taken. Also, 70,000 Chinese troops went into that battle. Not 70,000 did not come out. Hoo-wee. That Mongolian army is a war machine. And they've almost lost. They almost lost just then to 15,000 troops. Mongolia, however, is now at peace. They're guaranteed by Russia, but they're warned by Russia at the same time. They are now allied with Zunghar, though. Interesting developments. And Uzbekistan flooding. Absolutely. Oh, Tajikistan has already ended that war. with Narin and Uzkend going to the Tajiks. Very impressive indeed. That's going to definitely heighten their income quite well. And only 50% autonomy in one and 75% in the other. Whew. Really wish they could have completely wiped off Kyrgyzstan from the map, though. You got to start somewhere. You always got to start somewhere. Uzbekistan's doing quite well. Likely going to thrash Kazakhstan in this war. For some reason my hover icons are not working properly. Mildly annoying. So Georgia has reconquered Abkhazia, Imereti, and Kartli. No gains for the Russians. Righto, I need to start writing up that complaint letter. Just kidding. Rightio. And yes, that's it. That's all that's been going on. We didn't miss much, I promise. Oh no, Zunghar's capital. There we go. Uzbekistan finally asserting the fact that it is the richest Central Asian country by conquering most of the second richest Central Asian country, and most of its income as well. They did leave most of the north and east unmolested. Same with the northwest, though. I mean, that northwest isn't that great. Amusingly, they're both just called Kazakhstan, not Kazakhstan something. I have no idea why. China is in Kipchak. Oh well. It was going to happen at one point, and now Kazakhstan is... Kazakhstan, or New Kazakhstan, let's just call it New Kazakhstan, is going to become an absolute battleground and a bloodbath. That was a full Chinese army that just got wiped by much less... a lot of Russians. 90,000 Russians just wiped an entire Chinese army. I do believe ooh, China. Ouch. I mean, that explains everything. Ooh, China. And, you know exactly what's up. So, that is more of Kazakhstan's income going straight to the pockets of someone a bit wealthier. But China is making gains in Siberia. Oh well. Looks like Russia had its time in the sun. Now it's going to be kicked out of the sun. Sorry, Russia. Gonna have to go back to Mangazea. And, Norilsk. No. Archangel. Just send it back to Archangel. Which is Arkhangelsk. I'm sorry. I am so sorry for butchering Cyrillic names. I can't do it. It's, traumatizing. And an Indian-Pakistani imperialist war. Whoa. India, Turkmenistan, and Tajikistan. Whoa. Oh, well, Pakistan, Turkmenistan, and Tajikistan up against India. Sorry, that was my poor wording. Anyway, row falling to the Indian army. Huge thing that is. That it is. And the Baluchistan area, still not rich. Oh man, is it not rich. However, there goes Pakistan. They don't own much now. India looking a bit more impressive. Very sad that it's got that one province jutting in, Bhagalpur, that they don't own because of the Chinese. Oh man. But China's focusing on the north, so this shouldn't be a problem. What is a problem, though, is the amount of troops there. That amount of troops lags the game. And when we have lag like that for no reason, apart from the fact that you just won a war, so now you're reorganizing all your troops. I mean, come on. I'm trying to record a video here. Come on, AI, just get yourself sorted, and we'll be good. Spanish-Chadian imperialist war. Lovely. I mean, this war ended with one province. Oh, big gains. Big gains. falling to the Spanish, and there's Spanish Mauritania. Oh, rich country. Man, I'll tell ya. Very rich country. Oh, dear. So, Chad is involved. I mean, that's all West Africa, almost. Anyway, so... Egypt, Chad, and Nigeria up against the Spanish. Oh man. They went in over their heads. They picked the middle nation to try and drive a wedge through Egypt and Nigeria. And they've just brought them closer together. Well played, Spain. Well played. I mean, you know, you could have sufficed with just picking on Senegal, taking more land from Burkina Faso, and Kong, and then Mali, then Liberia, then Togo, then Ghana, then Niger, and then finishing off Algeria, and Tunisia, and Fezzan, and Libya. No. Let's just go for Chad, one of the most stable countries in this timeline. Let's go for Chad. It's not impressive. What was impressive was that stack wipe up there. If you didn't catch it, feel free to rewind the video. Sorry, I won't do that again. Uzbekistan's having some issues though. Whew, 90,000 Kazakh separatists. Don't think they have the military to deal with them. They probably should have given them some more autonomy, even though they are at 0. But that's because of a recent uprising. What I recommend, Uzbekistan, is go for this 6,000 stack, and also let these split, because they were 40,000 each. Guaranteed by India, but warned as well. That confuses me a lot. Afghanistan still exists somehow. Somehow Afghanistan still exists. I mean, for crying out loud, it is tiny. An absolutely tiny nation now. And its hinterland's pretty rich. I mean, you know, the bits that aren't in Afghanistan are pretty rich. I mean, look, they just developed that to 30. They put up 2 points in it from our eye, in front of our eyes, I mean. British-Japanese punitive war. Ooh. All of Europe against Japan and Korea. Very scary. Because I'm sure that all of Europe is going to flood across Russia into Siberia. And then cross straight to Hokkaido and Honshu and Kyushu and Hosokawa. Yes, we are going to do all that. Because we are Europe minus Denmark. And we don't like Japanese people, so let's just invade. Why is Denmark not involved? Is it because they're Russian allies? It's because they're Russian allies. But they are part of, the EU. Croatia's the elector. Ooh. Croatia is the only person that can allow you into the EU. Go talk to a Croatian right now, and see if your country can be in the EU today. Man, propaganda.